When you hear Jimmy Butler, basketball is probably the first thing that comes to mind, and I don't blame you. You're not alone in this. From his iconic playoff performances with the Miami Heat, his intense work ethic, and even his clashes with Pat Riley over what it takes to win championships, he's not a player one easily forgets. But what if I told you Butler's biggest play yet isn't on the hardwood, but in the coffee game?
I'm working on my coffee skills. After my career, I'm opening my coffee shop. Right now, I'm charging $20 a cup, so if you want some, come through.
Unbelievable, huh? That's right. While NBA fans call him Jimmy Buckets, he's been quietly brewing an empire with Bigface Coffee. What started as a joke in the 2020 NBA bubble has grown into one of the most surprising luxury coffee brands on the market today. So, how did a kid from Tomball, Texas, turn coffee into a business worth buzzing about? Grab your mug because we're diving deep into Jimmy Butler's Bigface Coffee story, where passion meets profit and basketball meets beans. To understand Bigface Coffee, you need to know a little more about Jimmy Butler. Born in Houston, Texas, Butler's journey wasn't easy. He was abandoned by his father as an infant, and at just 13 years old, his mother kicked him out saying,
"My mom kicked me out of my house to tell the truth.
I don't like the look of you." Homeless and moving from couch to couch, Butler didn't just survive, he thrived. That resilience followed him to Marquette University and eventually to the NBA, where he became known as the ultimate grinder.
1 second to drought.
Fast forward to 2020, the story begins in the unlikeliest of places, the 2020 NBA bubble in Orlando. COVID-19 halts the NBA season, forcing the league to create the now famous NBA bubble. Inside the controlled Disney World environment, it was a safe space for the NBA's players, and to be honest, the players had everything except quality coffee.
The Bigface brand, myself, I want to be the world's best barista.
For Butler, a known coffee lover, this was unacceptable. "The coffee here is terrible," he said in an interview. Being the problem solver that he is, Butler saw an opportunity. Armed with the French press, a bag of El Salvadorian coffee beans, and no real background in the art of brewing, Butler set up shop. Charging $20 per cup regardless of size sounds crazy, right?
People think you're joking, but you have a French press here, right?
I got everything. $20 a cup. Small, medium, and large. All of it's $20 a cup. So,
Why is your coffee special? Sell me.
Because you can't get coffee nowhere here.
But don't forget his customers at the time were millionaires. Remember, his makeshift cafe catered to caffeine-deprived players and staff. He served up lattes, espressos, and Americanos, and it was there that Bigface Coffee was born. What started as a joke quickly became the NBA's most talked-about hustle. It was a joke, yes, but also a testament to Butler's entrepreneurial spirit. He named his brand Bigface Coffee, a cheeky nod to big-faced bills, slang for $100 bills. Butler even joked about customers handing him $100 and never getting their change back. Behind the humor, though, was a revelation. Butler had stumbled upon his next passion project. He was in it to win it, and he was going to apply the same focus that made him Jimmy Buckets to it. For Butler, Bigface Coffee wasn't just a gimmick. Even after the bubble ended, he saw coffee as more than a drink. It was an experience, a craft, and a connection. Just like his basketball career, he approached the coffee business with grit and determination. Butler's first step was education. He traveled to coffee farms in Ethiopia, Costa Rica, and Colombia, learning the process of cultivating, roasting, and brewing high-quality beans. He wasn't just slapping his name on a brand, he was diving headfirst into the world of coffee. By 2021, Butler made it official, launching Bigface Coffee on International Coffee Day. The company focused on premium single-origin beans, limited edition merchandise, and even NFTs. His commitment to quality paid off. In a move that turned heads in the coffee industry, Bigface bid $65,000 to secure 1,000 pounds of El Salvadorian coffee at the prestigious Cup of Excellence auction. Butler wasn't just dabbling in coffee, he was playing to win. For someone used to playing in the NBA Finals, Jimmy Butler brought that same big stage mentality to his business. Bigface didn't stick to traditional retail, but instead hit major events with luxury pop-up coffee shops. From pop-up shops to high-profile collaborations, Bigface Coffee quickly made its mark. At the Miami Open tennis tournament, fans didn't just watch sports, they sipped premium Bigface brews in the VIP lounge. The brand also made its presence felt at the Miami Grand Prix and became a staple in exclusive venues, including the NBA Finals at Miami's Casilla Center. They also set up pop-ups at major events like the Miami Open and even provided coffee for the VIP lounges at the Masters and WTA 1000 tennis tournaments. Butler even found a way to add a sweet twist. Teaming up with Van Leeuwen Ice Cream, Bigface released an affogato-flavored ice cream, an instant hit with coffee and dessert lovers alike. It's about giving people an experience, Butler explained. This isn't just coffee, it's something to remember. Butler didn't stop there. Bigface became the official coffee sponsor at events like the Miami Grand Prix and the NBA Finals at the Casilla Center. The brand also explored collaborations with luxury coffee accessories companies like Artpresso and Fellow, releasing custom espresso machines and grinders. From the start, Butler knew Bigface Coffee needed to stand out. Starbucks sells millions of cups daily, but for Butler, the goal was exclusivity. He wanted Bigface to be a luxury experience with high prices reflecting top-tier quality. For example, Butler's $65,000 investment in El Salvadorian beans wasn't just a flashy move. It symbolized what Bigface is all about: sourcing the world's best beans and doing right by farmers. Instead of chasing mass sales, Butler is building a brand that thrives on premium quality and word-of-mouth hype. Financial analysts estimate that with its pricing model, Bigface could reach significant revenue by selling far fewer cups than its competitors. "People will pay for good coffee," Butler once said, "and I'm giving them the best." What makes Butler such a successful businessman? It's the same qualities that define him as a player: work ethic, curiosity, and an unrelenting drive to improve. During the NBA offseason, Butler spends time studying brewing techniques, meeting coffee farmers, and even perfecting latte art. Yes, he can make a rosette on your cappuccino. This hands-on approach isn't just for show. For Butler, every detail matters. He treats coffee like he treats basketball, with a focus on preparation and precision. Whether he's grinding beans at home or building relationships with farmers in Ethiopia, Butler's fingerprints are all over Bigface Coffee. Beyond the amazing beans, Bigface Coffee is becoming a cultural phenomenon. Butler understands that a great brand isn't just about the product, it's about the lifestyle it represents. From collaborations with Lululemon on high-end apparel to limited edition drops with designers at Miami's Art Basel, Bigface Coffee blurs the lines between coffee and culture. Even NBA players who once laughed at Butler's $20 a cup bubble business now proudly rock Bigface merch. Butler's lifestyle vision extends to making Bigface a cultural experience, whether through ice cream, pop-ups, or special coffee events. It's coffee reimagined as an intersection of taste, art, and community. Through his unique approach, Butler has built a brand that connects deeply with fans. As he says, Bigface is about bringing people together over coffee, over conversations, over moments. So, what's next for Bigface Coffee? Expansion. In early December 2024, Butler opened his first flagship cafe in Miami, with more locations to follow. There's also talk of partnerships with airlines and hotels, bringing Bigface to the global stage. Butler's vision doesn't stop at coffee shops. He wants Bigface to be the Rolls-Royce of coffee, a symbol of luxury and craftsmanship.